Good morning, Mr. Jones back. Just a quick update on the progress of installation after the renovation and refurbishment of this engineered wood floor. It's, as I mentioned previously, it's walnut. It was discarded by another family, and I have been lovingly sanding it outside and installing it. I do love the finish on it, but I have made one mistake. I decided to start at that side of the room because that's what you're going to see most when you walk into the room. It's most critical, and I wanted it laid out beautifully. But what I didn't think of is how I was going to cope with the mouldings here, because this snap together system comes in at an angle, quite an acute angle, in order to get it to lock together. So it has to be pushed in tight and then pressed down, which, as you can see, is going to make it a bit of a problem. I will need to take this off, and it'll fit quite nicely. So I need to trim the bottom of the moulding a little bit more, but I am facing a problem as to how I'm going to do it, because you can't actually get this to go together flat like this. So that's a bit of a problem. I'll sort it out. So the weather's not too bad, so I'm going to get outside and start finishing off the last few pieces to get this done. I've already bought the coating. I am using Osmo Polix oil, and I've decided to go for clear satin. People said that the matte was rather unforgiving and showed up maybe too much of the grain, and satin appeared to be the best compromise because I don't want it looking highly gloss. I hope I made the right decision. This is not cheap stuff. This was £90 in Wicks, so I hope it is the right thing. It's obviously a clear varnish that I'm putting on. Because and this will go considerably darker when the time comes. Anyway, this is just a brief update, and I'll just do a little scan around the room, and then hopefully this week I'll have it finished. I could really do with a wider angle lens, but this is how the floor is coming up so far. Considering it has cost me nothing apart from my time and some sandpaper, I'm really quite happy with it. The skirting boards will be coming next week, and I'll be installing those. They're going to be white, so that'll give it more of a finish. I mentioned the problem I've got of getting underneath the door mouldings, and I need to take this door off because it doesn't clear the slightly raised floor. So I'll need to take that off and shave some off the bottom. But the actual wood, I am really happy with. There are some colour differences, and I'm a little concerned how that's going to work out when I put this wax oil on, because it's going to make the dark pieces, I would imagine, considerably darker. Anyway, we'll see. I still haven't painted the centre of the fireplace blue to match the walls. I'm going to put the white skirting board in first, and then have a look at it again and make sure it's the right thing to do.